Hey there guys, UWG Nick here and welcome back to Greedfall. As promised in the last video, today we are going to look at Vasco's Forever Naut quest.
Glad to see you, my friend. I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a Naut once more. Without regrets, I will have to go through a test of loyalty. It will certainly be dangerous, but with your help, I am convinced that I will succeed. So, shall we go and see her?
Does that mean we have to go back to,
With pleasure.
to
Let's
New
see what
Serene?
adventure she has in store for us.
Offer Vasco Admiral for admission. Is that... I'm going to have to check the map here. Because I'm thinking it's New Serene. Yep, we're going to New Serene. Well, luckily, we can travel, quick travel, from right around the corner. Yeah, so again, I posted a video about it, but again, sorry for the lack of videos lately. I've been traveling a lot, and it's been impossible to keep up with making these videos. I spent a week in China, then immediately went for a week in Russia, and now next week I'm going back to Russia again. So it's just a lot right now with work, and work, after all, pays. So even though I would prefer doing YouTube, my audience ain't exactly allowing it. So, yeah, this is where we are right now. It's going to be some breaks whenever I have to travel for longer periods of time and so on, but can't help it. Let's speak to Admiral Cabral.
To Sarde, what can I do for you?
Well, we would like to speak about the first colonization of the island. Actually, this would be interesting. Let's see what she knows about
I've
this.
explored many ruins on this island, ruins that after careful scrutiny were built by the congregation. In one of them, we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions, questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander
pact?
Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. The bishop that accompanies you on occasion could without a doubt tell you more.
I won't hesitate to speak to him about it.
Solve these
I
problems,
don't wanna, though.
and I will reconsider the validity of the pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
So you do know something about the first colonization. Interesting. But why is that like a problem to talk about? She says she's bound by the pact. Is that a pact of secrecy? Alright, let's get Vasco on the road here.
Captain Vasco, I'm glad to see you again. Did you profit from your time on land?
I did, Admiral. That's why I've come to see you.
You want me to entrust you with a loyalty mission?
Indeed.
Very well.
You're on top of
A
things.
short time ago, we lost one of our ships near the island. The reputation of the Nauts suffered from it.
I have heard about it. An incomprehensible sinking which fueled numerous rumors.
We cannot let the land dwellers think we are losing the sea. So I need someone to investigate and restore our reputation.
At your orders, Admiral, and with pleasure.
The shipwreck is stranded on the shore, southwest of the island, not far from Xavier.
Thank you, Admiral.
I'm counting on you, Captain Vasco.
But who would you be losing the sea to? As far as I can tell, every nation uses your services, and you are easily the predominant force here. Nobody's ever talked about there being a rivalry or any push from any of the other nations to really claim the sea. So who would you be losing it to? I don't know, this feels a little bit loosely written, you know, like, just ignore and do the quest, buddy. Right, find the wreckage of Oriflame. Where exactly are we going? We're going to Wenshaganabanan? The Singing Waters. I think we can... I think we're gonna have to run this. I don't think any of the cart dudes stop by there, so I'm gonna run it. Alright guys, I'm back. This actually took a while because I decided to re-roll my character. I'm no longer using the Hammer of the Gods, Hammer of the Forgotten Gods. Instead, I got myself a gun. So I now have a pistol. Let's look at it just for funsies. It's a ivory-plated dueling pistol. It does a lot of damage. it's actually quite fast, and I'm pretty happy about it. Now the way to use the gun is it's actually a skill, so you need to equip it to the quick bar. So I have it on number 1, and I can show you right here. Now they're gonna drop, right? They're gonna drop. They're gonna drop. There we go. And I can just shoot them. That's actually pretty quick. Then I also have my new storm skill that I haven't tried yet. Let's see what that does. Oh, it stuns people. Oh, that's handy. So in case anything gets too close to me nowadays, I can just storm away and everybody dies. I'm not sure where to buy ammunition yet. I haven't gotten that far into my planning. But I had like 83 shots for the gun, so it'll last me for a bit. But when I get the chance, I'm going to buy all of the ammunition, so I never run out. Now I don't have to keep switching fighting style either. Because if I run out of mana, I can just peep, and then kabam when I'm out of mana. One thing though, when you re-roll your character, it re-rolls everything. So you can pick new classes, new talents, and new everything. So what I did was, I think I changed my talents a little bit. So I have 3 now in intuition. Actually, I don't think I changed. I have 1 in science. Do I have a point? No. And then I have 1 in vigor. I took this just because I want to like see if I can get over those hump things, like places. Craftsmanship I didn't do anything with. I noticed that you can just travel back to New Serene and pay somebody to upgrade your shit, and in my opinion a lot better than doing it yourself. I also have accuracy level 3 because I'm a gun user now, so I need to be a little bit more accurate with that. One thing that I did kind of F up on is I didn't get willpower level 2, so we're going for this in the next one, so I can get my necklaces that regen my mana and things like that quicker back. Right now I'm a little bit reduced on mana, so I do have my gun, so it's alright. Now we are now in the village of Wenshagana, I think. Village of Wenshavene. This was the village that I found in like the 2nd episode. No, wait, not 2nd, 5th episode or something like that. But I never did anything here. I never talked to anybody or checked it out. I just kind of saw it from afar. I don't know if there's anything to do here either. There's an abode. Let's go see in the abode.
Hello there.
Bear ter to mud. Renaik say, the Donegat cannot honor you with a visit. Stay out of our way. We have no interest in speaking with a mind shaker.
Mind shaker? That's what you call missionaries, and we aren't missionaries.
Never mind. The Donegat will not receive you.
Alright. We'll leave.
Well, that's a bummer. But then again, that means there's nothing here to do, so we can move on quicker. No worries. Now, looking at the map, we need to get like over here. So I guess we're just heading straight ahead and down the tunnel. If this turns out to be a long mission, this might be the only one we do in today's episode. This whole Vasco thing. If it's quick, we might look into finding out more about that first landfall on the island. Oh, that guy has a lot of health. Not that much, though. Dead. 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 And I like my gun. Guns and magic. Does it get better than that? Probably. There's probably some really OP builds in this game. I have a feeling that it's not... I just have a feeling that it's not perfectly balanced, the game. I'm pretty sure you can find some really nutty combinations that just pretty much break the games. I actually saw one that was really cool. It was, somebody got... I don't know what level or how late in the game. Probably really late in the game. But they had stasis on hit. Which means every time they hit a monster with their sword, it froze in place. And this just kept looping. So even the dude was fighting like a boss or something, and every strike, it froze the boss. So he just stood there and just wailed on a thing, and it died. And there was never any chance of him ever dying. Which, you know, was funny in its own way. Yeah, I'm happy with the gun. This is excellent. Look at this. Nowhere near even being in danger. And all this stuff is sellable, so I can buy ammo for it. Though I wonder what happens when I run out of ammo. Am I gonna be really in the like a bad place then, or? Well, I have my storm. I can just stasis them and run away. Are we still heading in the right direction? I'm pretty sure we are. Yep, we're exploring this cave here. I'm gonna go a little bit ahead from here just to make sure there's nothing sneakily hidden in the background. Because this is a path, clearly. It takes us somewhere. But where though? Oh, skill shrine, is it? Yay, I got a skill point. Let's spend it. Whoops, wrong button. Let's see, skill point, skill point. What do I want? So I have Storm. This is a vulnerability Storm. Storm also renders the enemy vulnerable to magic damage and slowing effects even out of stasis. That sounds pretty nifty. Roll allows roll by quickly using dodge a second time. Well, I already had the dash thing, so I don't, not super onto that. Anointed weapons allows the application of alchemical preparations on weapons, which adds an effect to the following hits. Max attacks 4. Huh? It needs 2 points though, so no matter. Maybe we'll just get crystallization. Stasis makes immobilized enemies more vulnerable to the next strike they will receive, which means if I use Storm, everything dies. This is just for magic attacks, so I feel that is better. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, and there's the ship busted up on the shore. So we're gonna have to head through the tunnel and into it, or to get to it. So yeah, I don't know. This build is like, it's my own creation. So I don't know if the build is good or not, but it is at least my build. I haven't, you know, gone digging around online for how to beat Greedfall. And just copied somebody else's build. We'll see. I'll play with this for a while. If we start running into troubles, start running out of ammunition, etc., then I know that it's not great. But for now, it looks pretty good. I mean, this gun does a lot of damage. You have to admit that at least. Ooh, metals. Pure iron ore. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Why is the camera so up into Desarde's ass here? I'm not super stoked about that. Well, that was a necessary shot, but whatever. That should do it. Okay. Die. 59 shots left. I'm running out of ammo actually pretty quick because when I started this, I had 83. Now I'm down to 60. Can I still dash? Yeah, I can still do it. Ooh, a dash into a group of enemy and then hit the... Can I no longer dash? Oh, I'm not in combat? Alright, well. There we go. That and then hit 3 to like storm. That'd be pretty cool. Dragon blood rested. I'm not seeing any more glowies. So I think we can move ahead. Ah, there's metal. Thank you. That didn't even glow. It's just a mark on the wall. But yeah, I think we've explored everything here. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. I mean, they throw a lot of loot your way in this game.
I have never seen a boat on its side like this. It looks like the corpse of a mariner.
Yeah, it does. Actually, this would be a good thumbnail for the episode. So maybe that's what's... Oh, we have a thing. Like, as far as melee weapons go, I'm now back to the worn spiked hammer, the very first weapon that we had. So, that's not great, but... Oh yeah, there you can see the upgrades that I got from Serene, the purple ones. They're like higher level than I can make. So it paid going back to Serene and upgrading those. It's just more defense, more damage. I didn't give any of that to my companions. They will have to fend for themselves with their natural talents. Ain't got money to spend. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a Naut Glendaman. He did not care about my stuff at all. Let's see if we can pull off one of these things that I mentioned. Okay, he knocked it. Oh, not what I wanted. Oi!
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
If you can freeze him again, and then oh my god, they just had to. I can't remember how to do the potion thing. Oh shit! He's getting knocked around if you approach him right now. Don't do that. Oh. Could you get out of the ground? Thank you very much. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Ugh.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Ah. Yeah, okay, but I got it off. This guy's pretty tough. My guns are starting to do some damage though. Oh, okay. No, that's not what we want. Die. Thank you. Ooh, level 18. Then I got another skill point, I think. Let's check it. Yeah, got another skill point. Okay, we can Shield of the Enlightened increases physical armor, regenerates it progressively for the duration of the fight. Increases physical armor, regenerates it progressively for the duration of the effect. Useful to protect oneself from enemies wielding light weapons. Alright. So it gives me plus 150 armor for 21 seconds. That's not great, to be honest. This is gonna keep going with Storm. I'm gonna go for Extended Storm. There was an item in the back here. I'm not gonna forget that. Journal of the Captain of the Oriflamme. Oriflamme. Let's just call it Oriflame. We finally managed to get the creatures entrusted to us on board after giving them the potions provided by the alchemist. The largest one is terrifying, even when it's asleep. I asked for it to be chained and kept in a cage. Tonight we set sail. The weather is mild. The crossing should be uneventful. The crew is complaining about the presence of these creatures on board. The largest one started moving again despite what we gave it. The large beast has woken up. It is howling in rage. We will never make it to the continent in these conditions. We're heading back to the island. Let's hope the cage will hold until then. The beast is moving so much that we are having trouble sailing. We can see the coast from the crow's nest. I hope we'll make it there in time before it. And then it kind of broke out. So these guys were transporting fauna from the island to Seren, I guess. I'm really annoyed with the camera right now. Let me try to fix that. Okay, we're gonna be all up in Sarday's ass for now. I can't seem to fix it.
Cage. But look,
It's been broken. Is this ringing any bells for anyone else?
Don't we already know what happened? They had a Glendaman on it.
the hull was torn apart. And given the way that the wood is broken, it came from the inside. Damn it. What happened here?
Dude, guys.
Scratch marks almost everywhere on the wood. They do not look like the marks a reef would make.
Come on, guys. This is annoying. Like, yeah, I get it. We were supposed to find that last, but we already know what happened.
These beasts were captive. Could they have died during the sinking?
I have the feeling that the enormous creature we fought is responsible for this.
You
This
think?
ship was apparently carrying creatures from the island. The largest one managed to escape and made a hole in the hull as it tried to run away, just like in Serene. The sailors didn't stand a chance. All the clues seem to corroborate the captain's journal. This is the same thing that happened at the harbor in Serene. The Guardian who was locked up on the boat freed itself and ripped apart the hull of the boat to get out.
Yes, and my brothers had no means of saving their lives or the ship, alas. Let's go back and explain this to the Admiral. The captain's journal will serve as proof.
Yeah. Alright. We haven't checked this side, though, if there's anything to be found. Nope, just a bunch of paintings. Apparently they were also hauling some kind of cargo. I don't know, like, it's been a long time since I played this game, admittedly, but has the camera always been riding on Sarday's ass like this? It feels like it used to be further away. Has there been some updates or something that broke it? It's weird. Right, so we're gonna have to travel back to New Serene. This is mostly gonna be a run, and then I'm gonna end up in the city. So I'm just not gonna bring you along. But, see you in New Serene. Right, we made it back to New Serene, and we are in front of Admiral Cabral. Let's report
Sarday,
back.
what can I do for you?
Let's talk about Vasco's ordeal.
Regarding the mission you entrusted Captain Vasco with.
We have come to give our conclusions.
I'm listening.
We examined the shipwreck and the surrounding area. A creature they carried on board managed to set itself free. An enormous beast. It made a hole in the hull and caused the sinking. We could only find dead bodies.
Alas, I was expecting it. May the sea be their shroud. We shall not forget them. Did you find anything?
The captain's journal tells the tale of the ship from their departure to the sinking.
Thank you, Vasco. It seems that the potions of the Alliance failed us once more. And rest assured, we will never transport another one of those creatures. They are too dangerous for our ships.
I'm okay with that.
Our honor is safe, thanks to you. You have proven your loyalty, and you have regained my trust. What you have achieved for us all deserves to be a part of your history, Vasco. I will send someone to tell the tattooist. He'll be waiting for you.
Neat, he's gonna get new tattoos. Brill. Accompany Vasco to the tattooist. Maybe we should do that, because that'll be like a good ending. I'm gonna have to run and see if I can buy ammo from the shopkeep up here first. I could buy a little bit of ammo in the in-between camps when you travel. But it was like 5 pieces.
Such a pleasure to see you.
Yes, it is. Yes, I want to buy. I want to buy your consumables, and at the bottom they should have ammo. They only have 5 at a time. I don't know why. Is that something that I should be able to make myself? Maybe that's a thing. I need to find out where to get ammo in this game. Because buying 5 at a time is not acceptable. I found 2 now, but finding these small amounts at a time is not really great when you when I use like 7 to 8 shots per fight. Now, tattooist. My man Vasco needs some new ink.
I have come to receive my tattoo. The Admiral should have informed you.
Indeed, Captain. Congratulations. Well, take a seat. You know the drill.
Oh, are they like the more tattoos, the higher rank? Is that how it works?
What do you think about it? I
The
feel
Admiral
more
is
Naut
really...
than ever.
Great. Congratulations, Vasco.
What, did his face change or not? Ooh, reputation +5 with Vasco. You're gonna be falling in love with me soon. Now let's look at... We have no attributes or talents. Yeah. That's a thing. The inventory, blah, blah. What's the journal? That's not the journal. That's the journal. So we have the Prince's Secret and a quest for Panacea. In side quests we have these 2 which are crap, and that one which I'm not interested in. I guess I could go do at some point. We're in New Serene now anyway, so maybe we'll start with that in the next episode. But then we have the Prince's Secret, which is pretty much the only one pulling us right now. Good question, Petros, about the problems encountered with Pelem, and also the Commander Fernando about the problems with Pelem. Either way, I'm going to end today's episode right here. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little side show with Vasco. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And share my video and channel with other people with ultrawide screens. I know people like to watch Let's Plays because that's what I do. In the next episode, maybe we'll cap off that one, become a champion of the arena side quest. And then we'll start looking into the Princess Secret. Look forward to that. For now, bye-bye.